All right, friends, I'm going to talk about the new John Green book called Turtles All the Way Down. I'm sure some of you were wondering about it, and I just finished it. John Green, you might remember, wrote The Fault in Our Stars, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, An Abundance of Catherines, Will Grayson, and the list goes on. Very smart writer, tends to write realistic fiction. Often there's a little bit of romance in there. Turtles All the Way Down, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. There's always some humor, smart humor. So the premise of the book is that there is a girl, Aza, who has OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and I guess you could say she's kind of a hypochondriac too. Her OCD takes the form of worrying that she is going to catch a disease. She worries a lot about microbes in her body, bacteria. She worries about catching C. diff and dying, and so very concerned about germs. And she has a compulsion where she picks at the skin on her hand, and then she worries that it's going to get infected. So then she puts antibacterial stuff in it, and then she'll keep checking it, and then she'll reopen it because she thinks she needs to clean out the signs of infection that she thinks are there, and the cycle goes on and on. Apart from that, she lives a mostly normal life with a mother. Her father passed away from, it seems like, a heart attack several years back. She lives with her mother, who's a freshman math teacher, a nice, caring mother. She has a great, very outgoing friend, Daisy, who kind of balances her out and tries to understand her compulsions, though it's sometimes difficult. And then there's this other part to the story where a billionaire in town has recently disappeared because he was in trouble for fraud. And the night that the police come to his house to arrest him, he has flown the coop and disappeared. And there is a $100,000 reward out for whoever can find him. Well, Daisy decides they both need money. Daisy needs money for college. Aza could use money for college too. And Daisy decides that they're going to be the ones who solve the mystery and find him and get the reward, especially because she remembers that Aza knew this billionaire's son several years back. She was at a summer camp with him for kids who had lost a parent. They called it SAD camp. And so she and Davis, the billionaire's son, had been at this camp together, Aza and Davis, and they had become friendly, liked each other a little bit, and haven't talked to each other really since. But Daisy remembers they had this connection, and so she feels that Aza's going to be able to contact Davis and help solve this mystery. Aza's not so sure, but she gets roped in. And that's another part of the story. So she is going to reconnect with Davis, and they are going to kind of rediscover their interest in each other, but then there's the complication of, is she only after the money? And so, yeah, there's a lot of layers to this story. Her compulsions, you can really kind of get inside her head. Apparently John Green has compulsions and suffers from OCD, just kind of different issues, but a lot of the description of what it feels like to have these obsessive spiraling thoughts are based on his experience. So if that sounds good, Turtles All the Way Down.